Here's how to set your filters on the Plus EV tool on OddsJam. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor, and today we're going to be looking at the best ways to be the most profitable, make things a whole lot easier for you on OddsJam, and just make your experience a lot more smooth. So let's get into it. I don't have any filters attached. We're on OddsJam. We're on the Plus EV tool here, positive expected value. Let's go over a couple terminologies before we actually get into the filters. So as you can see, with no filters attached, we're getting high percentage plays, right? These are pretty high. And we're also getting plays that are really high in plus money. Basically meaning the odds of them to hit are very low, but the payouts are very high. So it's pretty volatile, right? We're looking at, 5-to-1 bets here, meaning they're not going to hit, right? Like it's very low chance that they're going to hit, but when they do, they'll pay you out well. And that sounds good, right? A nice payout. But the problem here is the width. 170, 118, 77. And you might be asking, what is width? Well, width is basically the difference, the difference between odds in a market. And that basically means how confident a sportsbook is with those odds. So let's look at an example here on this website here. So if you see Pinnacle having Arkansas minus 398 and Kansas State at plus 301, so on one side and the other side, you basically subtract the two lines and then you get the width. So for this example, it's 97. So basically, the wider the market, the less confidence a sportsbook is in their lines. And so tighter lines indicate that a sportsbook is extremely confident in their lines. So the higher the width, the less confidence the sportsbook has in those lines. So in general, OddsJam would recommend that you actually stay between 20 to 25 for width. That's the optimum width. So what I would recommend immediately with your filters is to set your width at a specific number. So keep a maximum number. Before you even go doing that, what you can do with OddsJam is just turn the recommended filters on, right? So that will keep your width at a pretty good number. I mean, the highest you'll see is a 52. Right? It's basically anything below 50, which is what I recommend as well. So the recommended filters are really good. However, if you feel like you're able to, deal with the swing, so some days being terrible, some days being great, which is what you'll see with these bets where the width is a lot higher, you'll get big swings day to day because, oftentimes they're not going to hit, but on the one day that it does hit, you get a big swing. If you're able to do that, what I would do is turn these recommended filters off and then use your filters to change it to what you like to see, right? So you can do max odds and min odds, which is what I like to do. I like to keep the max odds at about 190 and the minimum odds, I don't put any minimum odds. I keep the maximum odds, which in general will keep the width low, right? Because like we saw before, when we have the width really high, in general, the odds are high. So I like to do 190 for the maximum odds. And then when I go in here, I'm in Canada. And so I have my filters set where I have a main filter here where I just filter through all of the books that I have access to. And then it just pops up with all the bets that I can place, right? So it keeps the width at a good number, nothing over 60. It keeps my odds to bet at anything under plus 190. And it shows me the bets that I can take based on the sports books that I have access to. And what you can do is once you set you can check off all the books that you have or uncheck the books that you don't have. You can just save the filter, enter the name of it, and you're good to go. You can also filter based on the actual sport too. You can go sport, you can go league, all of that. It's very customizable. For me, my filters are as follows. Sportsbooks, minimum, no minimum. I have a maximum of plus 190 and that's about it. And I don't have recommended filters on. So as you can see, it is, pretty customizable to what what kind of sports bettor you are. This is what I recommend. But in general, if you were to just jump on OddsJam for the first month and you're trying it out and you're seeing how you like it, what I would recommend is turning these recommended filters on, going into your sports books, checking the ones that you have access to, and you are totally good to go. I wouldn't worry about anything else from there. So Hopefully you found this a bit interesting, a bit useful, and maybe you'll make a couple tweaks to your Plus EV page. If you don't have access to OddsJam right now, check out the link below to get that 30-day money back guarantee. And leave a like, subscribe to the video, and we'll see you soon.